Okay, so cardio and running, I mean, I'm going to bucket those as the same thing. So you're saying like, should you do cardio or should you do weights? I think you should definitely, I'm biased. I think weights have helped me mentally and physically in ways that are just really, I don't know, it's just like super gratifying, because especially for women, this feeling of getting stronger is very empowering. And I think every woman should lift weights, especially because as we get older, we lose muscle mass. And so that's the first thing we lose. And the older we get, the more muscle mass we lose. And that's what causes us to have injuries as we get older or feel weak and have broken bones and broken hips and things like that. And so the more muscle you build, the better you'll age. And I know women love to look young. And I know that lifting definitely has like, it's given me a sense of like glow and vibrancy that I didn't have when I was just doing cardio. And then I would say for cardio, it's like, it's still important to do a little bit, but like you can get that by just walking, 30 to 60 minutes a day, in the morning or evening or whenever you have time. You don't need to necessarily use like the elliptical to get your cardio in. I think like you can get that by just walking. Would you add anything?
Yeah, if you're just starting out, you're probably going to be intimidated by a lot of the weightlifting that you see, and your body's not necessarily going to be even ready for it. So, I think that every adult should be able to do 100 yards of walking lunges without stopping. Now, most people cannot do that when they start training. They like 10, 20 yards of walking lunges is hard for most people when they start training. But if you can get yourself to the point where you can do 100 yards of walking lunges without stopping, you're going to find fat loss to be a lot easier because you have at least some degree of muscle mass in your lower body that's going to power your metabolism. So that is certainly a path to consider. Like, you don't need to lift weights to do resistance training. When you're just getting started, your body is going to be heavy enough for a lot of movements.
Yeah, it's the body weight stuff. And like in terms of the intimidation factor, that's very real because still, even to this day, majority of the people in the weight room are men. And so that can be very intimidating for women. I would say if you can afford it, get a good trainer. Don't get any trainer. Make sure he's good and knows what he's doing so that you can get like used to the idea of being in the weight room. And then eventually you'll feel comfortable going alone. Or buy a program from someone that you trust that is like a fitness person. A lot of women who are on Instagram who are professional fitness people will have programs that they sell. So you can buy a program that they sell and just follow that week over week, so that you don't have to design your own program. You can just follow a program that exists already.